We have some severe weather all throughout the Piedmont Triad today.
Once again, we have Lainey and Dave. Guys, let me pose a question to both of you. You've been following this really closely for the last couple of hours now. What would your headline be at this point? I know we still have a few more hours before we're in the clear.
I would say be prepared, especially if you're in the areas where we already have the active weather. And if you did not see rain this morning, you have a higher chance of seeing severe thunderstorms as we go through the next few hours. So be prepared for that. Severe thunderstorm warning for Rockingham County up until 6 o'clock. And we have severe thunderstorm warning for Wilkes County. That is up until 6:30 as we do have active weather moving through those areas right now, producing potentially damaging winds. There's been some large hail already reported, and isolated tornadoes are a possibility. Now you can see that we've had some downed trees from earlier storms, and that is really what we're anticipating as these storms continue to move to the south and to the east, with severe thunderstorm warnings active across the area. Severe thunderstorm watch is up for 8 o'clock for everyone. Now you see this active severe thunderstorm warning right now, and two storms, one up near Mulberry just north of Wilkesboro, another in the southeastern part of the county. Both of these are moving southeast pretty quickly at about 40 miles an hour now, and they're going to continue that trend as we go through the next hour or so. Then we have active radar all the way out to Tennessee, where there's another tornado warning. They're also watching that threat too for our area, but so far we have not seen rotating storms that have produced tornado warnings, but this one has some large hail with it around Wentworth. If you have the ability to bring the car in the garage, or do protect that, you're seeing some hail that is close to an inch in diameter already falling in Stoneville and headed for Wentworth right now. Also some large hail from a storm that moved through Statesville. We saw golf ball size, even $half size hail reports in the northern part of our Ardell County. That one is collapsing as it moves to the south and to the east, but you can see where the hail fell just north and west of Statesville. So we have that hail risk with any of the storms that do develop across the area. We talked about this yesterday. I talked about this as well on my social media accounts today. Where you have had rain, we expect to see maybe less intense storms, or maybe no storms at all, because that may have stabilized the atmosphere just a little bit. Now the areas that didn't see a whole lot of rain, that's where we're looking for the focus for storms to be developing, and that's pretty much where we have seen that pattern up toward Rockingham County. If you're in Guilford, Alamance, Randolph County, of course, you want to pay attention as those storms move to the southeast. Also, if you're in parts of Davie and Davidson County, that's not saying the areas that got rain won't see severe weather, but the likelihood is a lot less, especially given the current radar trends, as a lot of this is forming along outflow boundaries. So you'll see too, the risk for tornadoes is kind of widespread across our area. Any of these thunderstorms could produce an isolated tornado warning. The threat for us is up until 8 o'clock tonight. For areas south and east, that threat will be extended a little farther. Damaging wind risk too covers much of the Carolinas. So this is unusual for us to see. And as you can see, there has been a number of reports here of damaging wind with the storms that are now moving into western North Carolina. Let's check in with Dave. More on the forecast.
Hey, Lenny, yeah, it is an interesting fact, the way we've seen the folks that got rain earlier today really started to see less in the way of severe activity. But again, I think one of the things to remember is that don't get us, lulled into a sense of false security where you may not have had any big thunderstorms today. You still could over the course of the next few hours. There's our severe thunderstorm watch until 8 o'clock. These warnings, most of them will expire prior to 6:30 over Wilkes County and also Rockingham County at the moment, where we've still got some strong winds and some very vivid lightning out there too, just north of Reedsville and back out right around Wilkesboro, North Wilkesboro too. All of that sinking mainly off to the south and east and moving anywhere from 25 to 35 miles per hour, depending on which cell you're looking at. This is about 7 o'clock tonight, and you notice how things are a little bit more scattered, a little bit more sparse on the storm scale by about 7, 8 o'clock. As we get into the about 9, 10 o'clock hour, most of the activity should be out of here, and then tomorrow morning at 8 and 9 o'clock, we'll see temperatures in the 70s. 70s. Still a little on the sticky side out there. And then you'll start to in the afternoon maybe feel the humidity drop off just a little bit on Wednesday afternoon. Our highs tomorrow should be held into the mid 80s and should have mostly sunny skies too. Tomorrow morning, mainly clear. Temperature should be into the mid and upper 60s. Some of you may hold around the 70-degree mark. Then sunny in the afternoon. It'll be breezy too, especially in the mountains, but around the Piedmont and foothills, you could see 15 to 20 mile-per-hour winds, upwards of 30 into the mountain counties. Wednesday clearing, summertime highs drying out, and then dry skies, less humid for Thursday. That air will move in briefly before we see the humidity start to come back a little bit later on in the week. It's 85 in Greensboro now, 87 Burlington. Nobody got into the 90s today. 87 was our official high, average high is 88. And we did not break any records this afternoon either. 7-day forecast looks like this for you. We're into the 80s all the way across the board here, either low to mid 80s, and we're dry at least through the first part of the weekend for the most part, but a chance for scattered showers and storms Sunday and Monday.